does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to see, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah, I'm disgusted with myself, and I'm disgusted with the way we're told to have a certain face, a certain weight, because we are.
Okay. Welcome everybody. We're going to make a start. So if you'd just like to take a seat or stand down the back, whichever makes you feel more comfortable. Look, good afternoon everybody and welcome to the Harcourts Four Seasons auction rooms. We are joined here today by our business owners, James Twist, Greg Roberts, and nice to see of course our manager here from Papanui, Dawn Sheard. Big welcome. I'm Linda Warren-Davey. It's an absolute pleasure to be here along with fellow colleague Mark McGoldrick, presenting these two fabulous properties for auction. I want to acknowledge and take this time to thank our sellers for their choice of Harcourts Four Seasons with this very important transaction. Behind your lead marketing agent is the Four Seasons team, consisting of specialists in residential, lifestyle and commercial property. And it's a real privilege to have you as our client. We wish you a very successful outcome. Now, our resources also include the team behind the scenes. We've got Scott McDonald, but actually I don't think he was here today. He's normally your auction host meeting you at the door. And of course we've got the lovely Rachel Ashton. She's your auction host today. She's our auction coordinator. She takes the bids. She keeps Mark and I in line. She prepares all that documentation that you've received throughout the marketing campaigns. And of course Jeremy Andrews, he's here. He's in charge of our in-rooms technology because we're live streaming on harcourtsauctions.co.nz. Now today it's an exclusive opportunity for cash and unconditional buys in the rooms. You are being offered first rights and we wish you all the very best with your bidding here today. Also, a big welcome. I see part of the Harcourts Grenadier commercial team here. All the very best with your ventures. We're going to take a look at the term and conditions under which the auctions are conducted. We hold our auctions in line with the conduct of auction that's provided by the REINZ. And again, we're just confirming that bidding here today is accepted on a cash and unconditional basis. All or any side agreements, they remain in place. Now, Mark and I, we've been entrusted with confidential reserve prices from our sellers, and when that reserve price has been met, the highest bid that's accepted by Mark or I, they will be the successful purchaser. We solve any disputes by simply reverting back to the last undisputed bid. Now we can nominate the sum by which the bidding can be raised. Sometimes we do this if there isn't live bidding from the floor, just to offer that bit of a pathway, a bit of a guideline. We can always refuse a bid if we deem it's not in the best interest of our sellers. Now, as per clause 2.5, the auctioneers, we have the authority to make a bid on behalf of the vendors, always well less than that reserve price, and it's always clearly identified. We also do our best to acknowledge, of course, any agents acting and bidding on behalf of their buyers. Now, finally, clause 2.6, That states that the vendors can withdraw the property at any time before it's been sold without declaring that confidential reserve price. Now, if you are successful this afternoon, you're just going to have a couple of obligations to undertake to evidence the sale once that hammer's gone down. And the first one, of course, will be to sign that memorandum of contract by which you're acknowledging receipt of the guide booklets. This is the time you'll be paying that 10% deposit, 1/10 of the purchase price. Finally, just complete any further documentation if required. So look, without further ado, I'll invite Mark to the floor, and he'll be conducting our first auction of the day in High Street out in North Canterbury. Rangiora, all the best.
Right in the middle of it, in fact.
Absolutely.
Right, Julian Twist, lovely to be working with you, sir. Of course, commercial property is not only your job, but also your favourite hobby, I think, isn't it? So great to be working with you. To the Gibson family, thanks very much for the opportunity. It's been in your hands for quite some time, so it's a wonderful opportunity that's come up, and right in the middle. 202, we say real estate 101, but of course we've advanced to the second year, so 202 High Street. That's the property in Rangiora that we offer you up. Freehold estate, that's the nature of the tenure. The legal description's unchanged. The settlement date's set down for the 8th of September 2022, and you've seen the additional clauses in the contract just around that deed of novation. That's all in place, and I know you acknowledge and accept that there. Pretty excited to have a spot on the high street and right in that central part of it. I think it's pertinent to touch on what's been happening in Rangiora in the last decade or so, and how it's a burgeoning centre. It's a town that has a real focal point of the city centre, of the town centre, and people really go there to do all of their business. One of our good clients even trying to get a park at 9:10 this morning, no chance. Lucky we've got a few car parks for you here. In fact, I think they're going to grow by 25%. Julian was talking to the council yesterday, and we're going to be 5 car parks for you. Great tenant. They've conducted the fit out, of course, with the call centre facilities. Makes a good contingency for that facility that exists around the rest of the country. I think they're doing pretty well financially, the bank, if you look at the latest profit and loss statements. So you know you're in good nick there. 69,500 per annum. It's a pretty generous return, I think. So with commercial property, you know it makes a lot of sense, and in dollars and cents as well. But of course with the interest deductibility, etc., you know all those good reasons. And that is the reason that you are here to bid and buy. So I'm not going to hold you up any longer. Linda, I might just pinch your gavel, if that's all right.
Just this once.
202, just like the brilliant Holden engine. Who's going to start us away in the high street? We'll kick the auction off. I've seen a phone bidding form, but good to be dealing with you good people in the room. Billy Boy's pretty ambitious at that level. Probably just keep that one on hold for a moment. Just get a bid. Sorry? 850 I can work with. Okay, away we go at 850. I see we're about 8% gross yield at that figure there. So at 900 with you, sir. Welcome into the bidding. At 9 now, we're doing well. You can chime back in, sir, if you like. 950, good on you. At 950, 3 in the race. And why wouldn't you? 69,500 per annum. 975. Okay, working with the 25. Offer you this $1 million. At $1 million, lots of people interested. At $1 million, Jason, I'm going to look your way. How's your connection there on the telephone at $1 million? He's got the thumbs up for that, so now you just call forward the number. But at $1 million, I've got it at the rear now. I will take it to 25 off you if you like. But 1 and all the zeros, 1025. $1,025,000 now with the gentleman. $1,050,000 at $1,050,000. There we go. Youngsters enjoying the auction. Good to see. At $1,050,000, as will you be. Harry, what's your client saying? We're at $1,050,000 at this stage. Nice and easy. At this early stage. Gentlemen, don't let me miss your bid. You say 75 for me. Join the fray. Yes, $1,075,000. Welcome in. At 1.1. Straight back, sir. You've got your strategy worked out. Understands the proposition and the value at 1.1. At $1,000,001, should we call it the Johnny Walker, sir, and say 1,125? My favourite bid. At $1,000,001 at this stage, 1,125. We could say the Coca-Cola. 1 and an 8. This 1,150. Gentleman over on the left, on your right, at 1,150 and 175, I'm assuming, yes, at 1.175, at 1,175, and you'd say 2 for me, sir, at $1 million, 1.2 million, at $1,000,002, Back over to you, gentlemen, at 225, I'm assuming. High Street, Rangiora, 1,225 at 1,225,000. Jason's urged 250. At 1 the quarter, 125, one of the busiest towns in the country. And 1,250,000 now, 1,250 now, 75 cert if you like. First chance at that figure. Second call, still well above that 5% gross yield. So you go confidently now at 1,250 for the second time. 275, took some time at 1,275. Now it's got to be 1,3, Jason. At 1,275 over here, at 1,3 cert. Nicely done at 1,3. Good battle ensuing. Just when it's getting good, don't worry about that. We like a bit of crying and wailing in the auction room, no problems at all. At 1,3, that's the bid at the moment. Sir, just 325 if you like, at 1,300,000 on the first occasion. Second call. At 1,310. Okay, there's a new face in there. 320 it comes back. Julian, just grab me some instructions right there and then, would you? 1,320. Just with Brian and Karen at 1,320 over here. Just going in the 10, so I'm happy to accommodate you at that level. At 1,320. Bids with you. Dave Calder, NAI Harcourts, working with the client at 1,330.
340.
340 it is. 4 car parks growing to 5. 350. At 1 and 350, say the 60 for me, sir, and re-engage yourself. 60 with you, sir, so you've got to be quick. At 1 and 360. What's the decision there, Julian? So we're on the market, sir. I can definitely sell. At 1,360 here for you. Good astute bidders, all still in the race, sir, and I'm counting you on that category. At 1,360,000, otherwise I sell away. First chance. Second call, coming second. Come on, it's on the market, Jason. Surely a good property person. You're leading at 1,360. And the hammer's up and I sell
1,367
for the want of a better bid. At 1,360, 3 chances at 1,360. Is there 10 there, sir? Surely. Still above that 5% gross yield. At 1,360, first chance. What's the response? Try 5. At 1,360, third and final call. ASB, technology leaders, raking it in at the moment at 1 and 360. Sit tight. Looking for a 5 or better. Final chance, sir. Have we seen your best? One 360. Do you care to bid again, Jason? That's the thing. What was the figure, sir? Fire it out. You're going 5? Shake of the head. Good news to you, sir. Well bid. Not a whisper, a wink, a wobble or a nod. I sell the property. 1,360,000. Congratulations. Gone and sold. Well done. Super stuff. Good auction. Well bid. Well bought. Good celebrations there.
Okay, folks, we're just going to go to the next property. A big congratulations to our clients, to our purchasers on High Street in Rangiora. So if we can just have a little bit of silence, that would be really appreciated, so we can go on to number 27 Vagues Road. And look, it's always a pleasure to work alongside Dawn Sheard, the manager of our Kaipoi office, and she's managed this marketing campaign for the super property. So without further ado, we'll just take a look at the more formal description, where the legal description is clearly stated as a freehold cross lease. Flat 1 deposited plan 72996, on lot 2 deposited plan 12967, recorded on that instrument of title CB 42A 1286 in the Canterbury Land Registry. No changes to that list of chattels. They remain the same. Vacant possession is being provided on the 16th of September 2022. And look, we have on offer today a welcoming home, partially renovated due to our clients accepting an opportunity they just couldn't refuse out of Christchurch. The kitchen is stunningly modernised, the bathroom's on point, and I just love how those French doors, how they open out to that sunny deck, offering good indoor-outdoor flow and the perfect place to enjoy those long summer evenings. Fully fenced, garaging, what an opportunity for a new owner to add their own personal style. The location couldn't be better, absolutely convenient, being close to all those arterial routes and so close to a variety of retail outlets. This is the time, folks, get your toe on the property ladder. We do have conditional buyers, but our instructions are to seek an unconditional buyer today. Who's here to secure this property for their own? Vagues Road, out in Papanui, some people call it Northcote. Who'd like to dip there, as I say, will place their toe on the property ladder. Looking for opening bids, auctions open. I'll just give you a little bit of time. I know that we've got viewers today there. So a little bit of time, but we are looking for that opening bid for Vagues Road. Any interest at all whatsoever in the room? As I said, I know that we do have conditional interest, circling, waiting to see what happens, what the result is today. I'm going to give you 3 chances. Any interest whatsoever? I'm just going to count it down. 3, 2, 1 for the final opportunity. And if there is no interest here today in the room, our vendors' instructions, our clients' instructions have been to price the property. I believe it's priced very, very sharply at $499,500. Just looking at Mark's face there. Don't we know that that is absolutely value for money? So look, if you've got interest at that level or above, please phone Dawn Sheard ASAP, and so that we can get our clients moving on and out to their new venture. Thanks very much, everybody, for your attention. And look, that's the last auction of the day. On behalf of Mark and I, you're going to join me up here, Mark, and we'll say a big goodbye and look forward to seeing you next week. We've got several auctions, haven't we?
Several auctions
next
coming
week.
up. So yes, market's looking pretty strong.
It is. I think we're going to have a really busy spring, summer. Yeah. So on behalf of Harcourts Four Seasons.